My name is Kathy Drago, and today we're going to talk about creating an announcements page for your Google website. Start by opening Google Chrome and going to sites.google.com so you can access the websites you have. Make sure you're logged into Google Chrome so that your sites show up. We're going to work on my Mrs. Drago's homepage today to show you how this works. Now, an announcements page is great if you liked how the functionality of Moodle worked for your Moodle page. On Moodle, you used to be able to post assignments each day, so they knew what was due each day, and then you could attach things, and you could keep a running record. So students could keep going back to previous dates to see when due dates were. An announcements page will let you do that. So let's show you how. If you go to the Settings tab up here, the wheel, you can click on, oh, I'm sorry, you will not click on the settings page. You're going to click on add a new page. And when you add a new page, you can name your page. So I'm going to name it homework assignments, or you could call it daily homework. You could call it announcements if you just want to make announcements. And instead of a web page, we're going to select an announcements template to use instead. So I'll click announcements template and I'll click create. Okay, notice right now homework assignments doesn't show up on the left. That's because I'm using custom navigation right now and I have reordered the sides of my pages. So to get it to show up, I'm just going to go to the settings and I'm going to go to page settings and I'm going to check the box that says show this page in the sidebar. That way it'll always show up in the sidebar for students to access, and I'll hit save. And there it is down here. Now eventually if I want to, I can move it up to the top of my page so that it's right there for students to access. Then all you need to do is create a new post. You could do this daily to show daily homework assignments. So I will click new post, and it's an untitled post, so let's say it's September 9th. And I want to create the homework page for September 9th. Or I can put homework September 9th. And I can write each subject down if I want. Math, pages 11, oops, pages 11 to 12, number 1 to 10 all. Science, finish, gummy bear diffusion lab, or osmosis lab, it's our osmosis lab. Social studies, no homework, and I could even have literacy, finish, history essay for class tomorrow. And I could even say other, and we could have field trip permission slips are due by Friday. And I can always change my fonts and sizes like usual, so I can make them red, I can make it bold, I can make it larger size, I could underline if I wanted to. I can do whatever I want with it so that it's the way I want it to look. Okay? Then what's nice is on Moodle we used to be able to attach assignments, so if students went home and they forgot their assignment at home, they could access it. You could attach to Google Drive, but let's say you're not quite comfortable with Google Drive and Google Docs yet. If you click Add Files, it'll open up to your My Drive or your H Drive at school, or in Pewaukee it might open up to your home drive. And I can go to my documents, I can click on my science, I can find the lab I want to use, and they're doing their gummy bear lab on osmosis. And I can click it, and it's going to upload the gummy bear lab for me as a Word document down here. Then I can click Save. And so now I have my announcements set, it's publishing right now, for September 9th for the homework, and students can access that from my website. And it says my changes have been saved. And I'm just going to edit my page settings because I don't want my comments to show up. I'll hit save. Okay, so there we have it. Now what I can do is I can go to my homework assignments page each day, and it has homework from September 9th with my attachment for my gummy bear lab. Now let's say it's September 10th. I can create a new post each day just by clicking on new post. I can retitle it homework September 10th. And I can do the same thing. Math, no homework. Social studies. World War II agree, disagree paper. And so on. I can add more files if I want. Let's just add a random file here so we can see what it looks like. And I can hit save. It will again publish my post for me. That way when I go to homework assignments again, or students go to homework assignments again, it'll post the most recent post for me, and it'll say when I posted it. So it'll say homework September 10th, what the homework is, and then if they forget what was September 9th, they can always scroll down, and it'll keep creating a running record for you. It's a great option to have for those of you who liked using that on your Moodle page. One other option for the announcements page, especially in elementary schools, students often do student newsletters. You can create this as an articles page or a newsletter that goes home where parents can keep track of what's going on in the classroom. So you could upload pictures with permission as long as you have students who have signed off on it. You can have articles that students create that you post about what's going on in the classroom. The announcements page can be used for many, many purposes, and what's nice is that you always have that option to scroll back and see what happened in the past. And then you can delete posts as well. So when you start a new year, you can delete them. For those of you who have used Google Calendars before, you might choose that as your option for posting assignments as well. The Intro to Google Sites class did talk about how to insert calendars, and you could include homework assignments. That's all I have for you. Thanks for watching.